So, first of all, Sensei, Aikido gets a lot of bad press, and a lot of people say it's fake when they see videos.
Yes.
What is your comeback to those kind of comments?
Well, I think because they don't know what Aikido is, and they mix up, especially in the West, they think Aikido is martial arts, but I don't think Aikido should be put into martial arts, because martial arts means something for war, for fighting, or sports. So they mix everything like fighting arts, like MMA and judo, karate, which are more sportswear. So it is a sports or fighting, and there's nothing to do with Aikido. Aikido is not. It's basically it's an art form, and there's nothing to do with fighting. So, and even for me personally, even you should not put that even in self-defense, because there's very good self-defense system over there, and there's nothing to do with Aikido. Aikido is something, it's an art form, and you have to be prepared to do that for all your life. If you want to have result, to be able to fight, to win on somebody, you should go to kickboxing or MMA or something else. So it's just like you want to compare, I don't know, two fruits were completely different, tropical fruits and some basic apple somewhere. Okay. So I think that's the problem comes from there. That people doesn't know what Aikido is, and they mix it into this term martial arts where there's no meaning.
So, for you, when you saw Shioda Sensei for the first time, why did you not think it was fake? What was it about Shioda Sensei that?
I was not sure, but because I was young and I was like everybody else. I thought, martial arts means something very strong, and you have to, if you do martial arts, is to be able to break stones, and you should be able to defeat somebody and to be strong, and I was quite excited to that. And also, it's I was at this time I was doing jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu, so I was quite fit and trained with strong people and very muscle. And it was great because you were young and you just give everything and you enjoy, and it was fun. But somewhere something was lacking. I was sure there was something else to martial arts, because I was not going to spend all my life to do something like that. It's just dynamic. It's nice for when you're young, but it's not something you're going to spend your life on. And that's when I saw Shoda Sensei, and that was a completely different new concept for me, because he was very tiny, very small, and he was old. When you talk about martial arts, you see very strong people and young, and they're aggressive. But he was always laughing, and he was small, old. It was completely different words. So I think that's really cool. But is that true? I don't know. That's why I decided to go to Japan and check by myself.
Wow.
Basically.
So you wasn't sure?
I wasn't sure. Even I didn't know Aikido, because I had quite a negative idea of Aikido, because Aikido was just a dance and fake thing, and only old people with
skirts.
That was, for me, that's not something. It was not enough dynamic, and it was too weak, basically. So when I went to Japan, I didn't know Shoda Gozo was doing Aikido. I thought he was doing Jiu-Jitsu or something. So I was looking for, when I came here, I looked for Jiu-Jitsu dojo, and I didn't look for Aikido. So that's why it took me a month to find him.
I see. Okay, so once you found Shioda Sensei and you were training at Hombu, you told me before that it was tough and it was very hard. If you could sum up that experience with one word.
Well, it's no fun. It's just very physical, very like a boot camp, and very hard condition. You just it hurts, and you train every day 6 hours a day. That's it. And nobody want to be friends with you. They just want to beat you up, and you're here just to train. That's it, basically. That's it.
Do you think that kind of condition is why yourself and the people that you trained with are so good at Aikido Do you?
I think that's important. You can't in any, not in Aikido, in anything, you have to train hard to become strong. There's no, you can't just come twice a week and train like that and become strong. You have to train hard for a long time. And it's not in Aikido, it's everywhere, whatever you do. Even not martial arts, even if you do a sport or whatever, you really have to put a lot in. And you have to be hungry, very hungry, and love what you want and train a lot. There's no other way.
Did Shioda Sensei, did he ever talk to you about how he trained?
Yes, he talked a lot about, because he trained before the war, so it was even worse, much worse than when I was in the dojo. He was in they call that the hell dojo, because you would train basically all day, all night, all the time.
Wow.
So, you know.
So would you agree that that kind of situation is not available anymore?
It's not available anymore. And also, I think what is missing today is the mental aspect, because
Right.
today it's you know, there's, which is, I don't know if it's good or bad, or it's just different. You don't have this environment where you just do that.
Mm.
You sleep in the dojo, you live there, and all you need are the dojo pays for your food, and after that you just train, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you have sponsors who come, who help, take you for drink, for things like that outside. So you don't have really to work. You don't have to worry about it. You have to worry about just training. And that's the kind of, and also the mental aspect is that you kind of slave, but what's that? On a voluntary base, you want to do that because you know you can you know that you will find something that you won't find anywhere else. It's something very deep that nobody will explain, but you just feel it, and that environment you can't find today.
So what you were saying there, Sensei, about the difference in the training and people's attitude. So the greats like Shioda Sensei and his friend Kimura Masahiko, do you think that these people will never be matched? Do you think that somebody could reach their level?
I hope. I don't know, but I hope that everybody is, if they really train hard and they have the right inspiration, I'm pretty sure I don't know if they'll be able to surpass, to go further, but at least I think they'll try to get as close as possible. At least my hope.
Is that your goal to?
Yes, to get as close as I can to sure I can say yes.
How for you now? Because you have to teach all the time. How do you train yourself to try and reach that goal?
I train every day. I have my personal training, and because just physical training, just coming to the dojo and train is not enough. You have to develop your own personal training, which is fit not what you've seen on the internet or other teachers doing, but really come from you, your own inspiration, your own inspiration, and adapt that to your own body, and little by little develop your own personal training method.
So, Sensei, the Kenchisei course, is that your way of kind of giving people the opportunity to train in that sense?
It's for young people. I think it's important to give them an environment where they can do very hard physical training, but also something of meaning, value, not a boot camp, but something they can little by little get a glimpse of why this is important and what is important to do to train, which kind of mindset is important to do. And also I did that also for my instructor, because it's a very wonderful way for instructor to develop, because they have responsibility and they have to think about a way to lead and to pull and to give to give more than they receive, give more and more, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them to develop. So it's of course it's for the young student, but it's more important maybe for the instructor.
So, Sensei, you're very well known for the relationship that you had with Shioda Sensei, and then obviously you curated the course in Tokyo as well. How would you describe your relationship with Shioda Sensei?
Shioda Sensei is my teacher, probably my only teacher, because I think I had two kind of resolutions. The first time I went to Japan, I came to Japan, I was just a student. I was very kind of fearful. I didn't dare to talk to him or to always keep a distance. And it's only the second time when I came back when I was a little older, and he was also getting very old, that kind of created a relationship, kind of father to son, something like that. So it's kind of part of the family almost. So it was a student, but also very kind of family, it seems.
Would you, something that I find difficult, and I hear lots of kind of different opinions, is the relationship between a student and a teacher. How would you describe, for you, what is the best relationship, or the way it should work between student and teacher?
I think it depends where you are. I would say in the West, for example, you can't have the same attitude as in Japan. And even in Japan, it depends if you're dealing with foreigner, Westerners or not, what the background of the student. But I personally feel that you should always keep a distance, but it should not be forced. It should be, I think, a good teacher is somebody who can make things happen naturally. So this is done naturally, it's not forced. And the student want to do that because they know that it's important and they get something from that. So it's part of especially today, that there is no, it's just the training. We don't have the mental, the spiritual training that used to be there. So that's a little part of what's left. And also it's important, I think it's really important for Aikido, because it's not about technique and you hit strong and you do something. It's more about feeling and about timing, and just be there at the right moment naturally. And you learn that through this kind of relationships with the teacher. So it's a non-saying thing. It's something that's not explained. It's a non-saying. And if you can at least get that really spontaneous relation like that with a teacher, that give you what I would say the sixth sense, or the inspiration to do your own training. It's very easy to go this way or this way. You believe that you have to try hard to do this way like that, and you could be very sincere, but you could be completely going in the wrong direction. You need to get this sixth sense, so that You don't know why, but you know that you have to go this way. And that's what you get from a teacher. More than, of course, you get also technical guidance. But technical guidance is just one part.
Thank you, Sensei. Lastly, this year you will have your first documentary made about you. How do you feel about that? You're
I
someone.
don't feel very well, but I think, especially if there is a way where I can pass this message or this confusion about Aikido, make a little more clear about what Aikido is and my idea of Aikido, and my idea of my own experience, which is just mine. It doesn't mean I'm sure many people who think differently, and that's fine. It's just my way of doing it, my way of thinking, and my view on the subject. That's the only reason I accepted to do it.
Do you get nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stop there then.